said, my name is Rickey Getwood Jr. I'm originally from Port Arthur, Texas. Anybody know what Port Arthur, Texas is at? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody? Good. You know why? Because it's a little bitty small town. Like, it's like you drive right by it, and I swear, you're blinking, you'll be in a whole other city. Like, it's just that small. So I'm a small town guy with a big attitude. I'm one of them guys who just hung out with every single person you can think about. I hung out with the nerds, I hung out with the jocks, I hung out with the gangsters, I hung out with everybody. And I was cool with them because I asked them a lot of questions. And I was like, why do you do the things that you do? Why are you acting the way you act? You know what I mean? And because of that, I just developed this attitude to just kind of have, just be very diverse with everybody. You know what I mean? So I'm not like a judgmental person where I can look at somebody like, oh, you look dumb because you wear this, or you look funny because you have it. I'm like, I just accept you the way you are. And that's my mindset with everybody I deal with. It's just like, I don't care how you look, what you talk like, as long as your breath don't stink, then we'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? If your breath do stink, I don't mind throwing a little gum out there. I do it cool. I'll be like, hey, you know, take this gum right quick. You know what I mean? Just take that, you know. It'll be okay. And I think you should do that to your friend. I think a true friend should let you know that, hey, man, you need to work on that. Don't be telling them in front of everybody, your breath stink. Just do it in a cool way. All right. So again, Miss Mccurdys literally has become a good friend of mine. Again, we met at one of my boot camps. I'm a personal trainer, also a professional musician. Recently stepped into life coaching, and it's been happening a lot more lately. Only because I have a passion for people. That's just my thing. Like I love people. I want to see people do better. The reason behind it is because like when I was y'all age, nobody ain't told me nothing. Like literally, I had nobody like literally helping me to be better. And so the last class, the kid asked me, like, what makes you want to do this? I was like, shucks, nobody told me nothing, you know. I'm 37 now. If somebody had told me the things I'm going to share with you guys now, I would be a millionaire before I turned 20. Getting a long story short, what I ended up doing, I actually ended up quitting my job and said I'm going to become a personal trainer. I'm going to give you a little bit of a backstory once again. I was in high school when my oldest son, who's 18 now, was pregnant. Well, he wasn't pregnant. His mom, she was pregnant while I was in high school. Trust me, a guy can't get pregnant. But nowadays, you just never know. But anyway, it's just so weird nowadays. So anyway, she was pregnant my senior year in high school. I actually turned down my football scholarship only because I said I wanted to be around to take care of my son. That was my thing. So I know if you guys listen to any other motivational speakers, they probably tell you some of the same stories. I'm from a small town, dad wasn't around, I had a kid, I decided I didn't want to leave, my life changed. Have you heard that story before? Anybody? Somebody? Yeah, you're pretty sure you heard it before. And that leads me to think that, no matter what you're going through, no matter what happens, like you can still be successful. So I just did it. I was like, if somebody else can do it, then darn, I can do it too, you know what I mean? So once I decided not to go to college, I just became obsessed with doing something. I was like, I'm gonna just get a certificate, I'm gonna go to tech schools, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do just so I can have a good job. So I got a certification in just about any industrial thing you can think about. Welding, carpentry, plumbing, God. And just recently I got 3 personal trainer certifications, boot camp certification, life coach certification, only because I was like, yo, I need to do something instead of just settling for having a regular job. My first job I had, I was thinking $8 an hour, and I thought I was balling when I had a $300 check. And then I paid the rent, and I was like, damn, I'm broke. It's like, yeah, that's all my money. I don't got that bills, you know what I mean? So after that, I just became like obsessed. Again, from a small town, so nobody like really motivated me to do better. I just had to go through so much stuff to be like, I need to do better for myself. Which actually made me end up being homeless for the next 5 months. Because I just refused to come back to the person I was with. That was my thing. I'm like, I'm not going back. I don't care what I gotta do. I don't care who I gotta do, be with, what I gotta do. I'm just not going back home. So I decided to just say, you know what? Nobody knew that I was actually homeless. That one good friend of mine, he was like, just come back home. I'm like, no, man, I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not coming back to that situation. I'm too embarrassed. I'm too prideful. So what I'm gonna do is just do what I gotta do. So for 5 months, literally slept in my car. Every day at 6 o'clock, I would go to McDonald's in the back of the building when they throw food away, and I would take that entire bag of food and just eat out of trash cans, like literally. And so when people be talking about I'm hungry, I ain't got no food, I'm like, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. Because if you have food, you got stuff in your house to eat, you do have food to eat, you just don't want to eat it until the day you have to eat out of trash cans. So has anybody ever been homeless in here? I want to be honest, like for real. You been homeless? Anybody? Okay. All right. So I mean, if you don't want to say it, that's cool. But if you haven't been homeless, then you have nothing to complain about. You know what I mean? If you have a nice house to sleep in, you got regular food, you know, you may not like the food you get, you may not like the mountain things they say, you may not like that thing they say, but if you got the basics, the bare essentials, your life is easy. You know, this is why when I'm training Shantae, I have a very tactful way to be mean. It's not like being mean. You think I'm being mean, but I don't take. It's hard to hear somebody complain when the thing you're doing is not as hard as I think it is. You know what I mean? So again, like the fact that I've lost 100 pounds in 2 months made me realize that people just complain and they don't really want to work. You know, because I got up every single day already, 5 miles every single day, no matter what. I ate fish and vegetables every single day. It was actually messed up now because I just trained myself to eat nothing but fish and vegetables. You know what I mean? And actually, you can do it. You'll lose 100 pounds in a month if that's your goal. Anyway, whatever you say you want to do, you actually can do it. Okay, if you want to put the work in. If you're not willing to put the work in, you might as well just be quiet and stop complaining. At the end of the day, that's what it really boils down to. Fast forward to the whole Chris Brown thing. So anyway, I ended up being homeless. I got to a point in time where, again, I got tired of eating out of trash cans. I was super, super depressed. I was literally on the verge of committing suicide, like literally. I went to the beach, I had the whole plan, so I'm gonna take some weights, tie around my ankles, I'm just gonna walk in the water, and I'm just gonna die, just like that. I was just that fed up with everything that was going on. Started being homeless, started lying to people. And you guys ever heard of E.T.? E.T. Okay, true story. This is why that guy's like my savior nowadays. You know, not savior like Jesus Christ or Mary, whoever you want to praise God to. But you know, just he's a guy who kind of like took me out of that mode. Cause I was literally, I'm not gonna lie, I was just on my phone. I was like, I'm just sick of this. And I was looking for something on my phone. I was looking for a video, and I literally threw my phone down. And as I'm getting out of the car, he told the whole story about the young man at the beach who was like, do you want to be successful as bad as you want to breathe? And that happened literally as I'm walking to the water, and I was like, holy crap. Literally. And I walked back to the car and I said, I can't give up. I just can't give up. So what I ended up doing was I actually called my old aunt who lived in California. And I humbled myself and was like, you know what, I'm out here, I need a place to stay. I just need somewhere to live. She let me live in her basement. Nasty, old, disgusting, molded basement. And I just took it, I didn't care. At that point, I was like, I don't care, I just want to sleep somewhere, just not in my car. And I actually my car broke down right before that happened, so this crap was happening back to back. Anyway, so my car broke down, so I ended up walking. I got a job at Guitar Center, so I walked to work every single day. I walked 5 miles every single day until I got my first check, then I bought a bike. And after I got my bike, I worked another 2 checks, and I finally got another car. So slowly but surely, I'm working my way back up. All right. Everybody know this song, right? I feel good sometimes I don't. I turn that down like that road.
Bad things. It's a lot of bad things.
Last thing I'm gonna say is this. Don't let anything, and this sounds so cliche, and I want you guys to realize like cliche statements make a lot of sense. They make a lot of sense, but we think it's cliche, so we just kind of brush it underneath the rug and be like, it's just stupid, everybody says this. But key thing is don't be distracted. Like don't be distracted from what you want to do, because distractions will pull you in every single direction. Trust me, if I have a lot more time, I will be talking to y'all till tomorrow about all the distractions I've had, and I've just like literally punched it in the face. You know what I mean? Just to get rid of all the distractions to get what I wanted. You know what I mean? But if you don't do it now, it'll never happen. Or it will happen, and you'll be 37 like me, doing everything that you said you should have been doing when you was 20 years old. Or in y'all case, you know, and still in high school. Like I said, I told you before, I feel like if somebody had told me this, I'm telling you right now, by the time I would have finished high school, I would have been a millionaire. I know for a fact. Y'all can easily be millionaires. Matter of fact, if you have your cell phone, literally, kids are making millions of dollars on a cell phone. If you have an Instagram account, if you have a Snapchat account and it's full of bull stuff, okay, then you're wasting your time. Like literally, kids are making money, you know, do it with social media. Like literally, everything's going to social media nowadays. You can start a whole YouTube channel just talking about I want to be a surgeon. And guess what? They send you checks every single month. I got my first check and I was like, all thing I did was say, hey y'all, how y'all doing? And they sent me a check for $5. It was $5, but I was just still, you know. At the time, it was just like a big deal, because it was like, you actually get paid just for entertainment. You know what I mean? You want to do a whole YouTube video on just soccer. Snapchat, soccer. I mean, if you just Snapchat and look at my little deer face, I hate those deer faces, by the way. You know? They get on my nerves. Everybody making a little deer face, and they talk with a little squeaky voice, and it's like, stop, just be you. You know what I mean? So if you're not using what you have, your cell phones, your talent, your gift, your skills to make you better, you're wasting your time.
Damn,